What is up, you guys? We are live. Comment live if you're watching live today. Replay if you're catching this a little bit later. Welcome to the future of social selling. My name is Angie Garner, and I'm so excited to be here. Hey, let me know in the comments if you can see my screen and if you can hear me okay. How we doing? Doing good, doing good. It is Monday, and Monday can be fun day here in the Mental Wellness Company. Okay, tell me if you love Mondays in the comments. Say Monday Fun Day. And if you don't love Mondays yet, it's because you need to partner with us and you need to get yourself some happy juice. All right, my friends, so good to be here today. Let's do this. We're talking about for the next 20-ish minutes or so why Amare, the Mental Wellness Company, is the place to be. And I'm so proud to be here. I'm going to share my story with you guys a little bit. I'll tell you what, 3.5 months ago, I was in a very different place in life. I was in a really hard place. I was in a dark place. I never thought I struggled with mental wellness until I did. And I'll tell you what, for me, I had a lot of void in the area of my life where I needed my purpose and my passion to come in. So a little bit of background on myself. I have been in network marketing for 12 years. I am a lifer. I will be here, little old granny crossing the stage. I believe in this industry so much. And I'm going to share more about that as well. And I got started in this industry. First of all, I'd seen it growing up. I saw it in my living room growing up. I saw my mom always telling our family that we were going to get rich someday. And bless her heart, she did end up earning a cruise and made some extra mailbox money with network marketing. But that's really what I thought of. And when it came to network marketing. And so when I was first approached with network marketing back in 2008, right when I graduated college, I was like, I don't think those things are for me. That's gonna be a no for me, but I'll take the products. And so that's where it started for me. Hey, drop in the comments, by the way, what year you got started in network marketing, or maybe if you've never done it before, share that too. So here I was, fresh out of college, started a business as a personal trainer. Then I opened up a gym because I thought, go big or go home. And I realized after a couple years of being self-employed that the freedom I was after, which was truly time freedom and financial freedom, the ability to wake up and not have anyone dictate my schedule, I realized that the path I was going down, it was never going to get me there. And I think we all have to have these realizations when we go, is my plan actually working? Am I even working a plan? And so that's where I was at in 2011. I'd met my now husband, James, and I really liked him and I really liked hanging out with him. And I wanted more time. I wanted more time. And so I finally revisited network marketing in 2011 is when I really went all in on a vision of building financial independence and creating a legacy business, something that would impact our family, that my kids would see me doing someday, that would bring in financial resources, that would create something totally new for my family. Because I'm here for big things. All right, drop big things if you're here for big things. Drop. I'm just new here, Ange. I'm just checking this out. Tell me where you're at in the comments. I love meeting people. I love that we get to connect with people. So quick bit about me. Again, I've been in this industry for 12 years. I've earned over $1 million in network marketing. I am a creative at heart. And so I keep a podcast. I've written a book. I love to work with people on their finances. And so I am so grateful for the time freedom network marketing's brought. But let me take you back to 3.5 months ago. I was at a crossroads in my network marketing journey. I genuinely thought maybe this was it. Maybe I was done. I had had a lot of success, but my passion had run dry. I was not in the right company. Things weren't flowing. I wasn't waking up on fire for life. And I thought, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give this one more shot, but this time this time I'm going to do some serious due diligence, and I am going to ask every question, and I'm going to interview top industry leaders, and I'm going to meet with corporate teams, and I'm going to meet with team leaders, because there's a lot of things at play that contribute to momentum and success in a company and team. And you, my friends, you're looking at potentially being a part of Social Swagger, Team Swagger, which is the fastest growing team in network marketing right now. It's incredible. So here I was doing serious due diligence, and that what we're going to talk about today were the answers to the questions I was hoping for. And I think they will be for you as well. So let's get into it. So again, where you align with, it absolutely affects your success in your business. You want to be aligned with a winning team. You want to be a part of a company that's experiencing the beginning stages of just massive growth and momentum, which we are seeing here in the mental wellness company. All right, so here's what we're going to do today. We're going to talk about why mental wellness is the opportunity of today. We're going to talk about how to skyrocket your results with innovation. Innovation is so key because, guys, there's a lot of competition out there. There are a lot of supplement companies out there, and there's a lot of wellness companies, even in the direct sales space alone. So what really determines, what gives you an edge in business? Innovation is key. We're going to talk about how you can earn $500 in your first 10 days with our proven social selling system. Again, I've only been here 3.5 months, and I have seen teammate after teammate after teammate have success with this. And so I am a believer. I'm here for it, and I'm ready to share the love. So let's talk about network marketing first, because I really believe you have to have 3 major beliefs to have success here. Are you guys ready for that? Here's the first major belief. You have to believe in direct selling. You have to believe in this business model. You have to understand how it works. Most people, they don't take the time to truly understand that what direct sales is. It's really just taking out the middleman. So instead of distributing products in a more traditional way, paying retailers, paying huge amounts for advertising companies to create ad campaigns without, paying magazine spreads to market it in a more traditional way, we pay out commissions to regular people like you and I for being the mouth of the company. And now, because we have our hands on social media, the last 10 years has changed everything for network marketing. And we're going to share with you more about that. I will tell you guys, being here 12 years, I have seen the network marketing industry shift. I started my first business by driving around and getting in living rooms. I built my first business, which I thought I was going to be with that company forever, but things changed unexpectedly in 2019, and I was forced to pivot. So maybe you're in a place in life where maybe it's not even network marketing, but maybe you've just been in a career where it's just time to pivot. The world changes, things change, and we have to continue to look for ways to align and things that bring out our best. And so you've got to believe in network marketing. The industry did $180 billion in 2020. This is on pace to be $1 trillion industry. It is not slowing down. It is maturing, it's growing, and things are getting better and better here. And so I mentioned there's 3 beliefs you need to have to excel at this business. You got to believe in network marketing. In fact, you guys might have seen, I wrote a book. It's called Time Millionaire, and it's all about direct sales. I wrote this book when I came back after an 8-month trip around the world with my husband before we had kids. And I was so grateful for direct sales because it gave us this incredible experience, the ability to leverage and build an income stream that pays us while we're sleeping. And you can absolutely do that too. So you got to believe in direct sales. You got to believe in the company that you're partnering with. You got to believe in the company mission. And we're going to share more about that. And you got to believe in yourself. So at any point when you're watching this today and you're considering this partnership and you start talking yourself out of it, I want you to know that we all felt like that at some point at the beginning stages, or even anytime we were looking to elevate and grow our business. Guys, we're all just regular people on a journey, but that's one of the things I love most about network marketing is you are forced to grow. You're forced to step out and do things that are a little uncomfortable or maybe a lot uncomfortable, but you do it before you really feel ready, which when do we ever really feel ready? And that, my friend, is the key to success here. But you also want to make sure that you are aligned with the best opportunity at your fingertips, and that is the mental wellness company. So let's talk about mental wellness as a whole, because one of the things that sets our company apart is this niche in mental wellness. Guys, supplements, oh man, they're everywhere, left and right. You can get them online, you can get them at the grocery store. I mean, supplements are everywhere. And so when it comes to being a voice for a product, you want to have a specific niche and something that people become, they start coming to you for this product. In fact, I had a conversation this week, and we're going to talk about a few of our top bundles, but I had a conversation this week with somebody who said, hey, I've been checking out the Happy Juice. And the fact that she already has known about this Happy Juice, it's already becoming more of a household name. I mean, we're not even there yet, but we're beginning. We're at the beginning stages, which is when you want to jump in. So mental wellness is projected to be in the trillions as an industry. In fact, it was the only sector of wellness that actually grew since 2020. Every other nutrition company is playing catch up. You'll see nutrition companies launch products for stress or hormones because they're trying to get in on it. But here's the thing, we have trademarked the mental wellness company. That is what we're known for. That's what you get to lock arms and associate with. Now, let me tell you something else. Notice that it says the mental wellness company, not the mental illness company or mental health company. I had heard about this company, but I kind of like just instinctively was like, mental wellness. I don't really need that. I've never really suffered with, and like depressive thoughts or anxiousness or anything. That wasn't like a huge part of my story. But as I dug in and I started to realize that we all need mental wellness, and that mental wellness is really a spectrum, and we help people at whatever level they're at. Sometimes we're at a low end and we need a different type of protocol. Sometimes we're actually pretty healthy. We're in the thrival state and we just want to optimize and feel our absolute best. Everyone's talking about mental wellness. The world's ready to talk about it, and the world's ready for your story, because here's the thing, your story is what sets you apart. So this is a photo here of our founder, Hip Tran, amazing human being and super huge visionary. And he says, how many chances do you get to be the first at something? The world desperately needs a mental wellness company, and we are here for it. So let's talk a little bit more about our company, what we've done, why this is the place to partner. We are the fastest growing nutrition company in 2022, 100% year after year growth. We are opening in 50 new countries, and this is going to triple our size. Amazing what we're doing. We just opened in Australia, New Zealand, Europe is to come. And here is something that's so special. Guys, you might think like, wow, this company really has it going on. They must have been around for decades. No, my friend, this is a 5-year-old company. It is completely stable. They've gone through a lot of the wobbles that come with a startup. Okay. Because, startups, the vast majority of them don't make it off the ground, but here's Amare coming in, and it's just starting to really take off. We are at the beginning of just huge growth. So I just want you to take a second and acknowledge that and think about how special it is to get with a company when they're just beginning to take off. I remember I was a personal trainer, like I mentioned, and one of the things I did is I would go and train people in their homes. And I lived in downtown Seattle, Washington, and I had a lot of really wealthy clients. One of my clients, I could never figure out what she actually did. She had this beautiful multi-million-dollar home. And finally, I just asked her, I'm like, so you're retired in your 50s. Like, what did you do? And she said, I just got in with Microsoft at the right time. She was what we call a Microsoft millionaire. She got in the late 80s, early 90s. And, that was the time to get in somewhere with that type of rapid growth that happened following after that. So I want you to think about how important timing has played in your life and how amazing this could be with you. Innovation, which is one of our core values, is so key. One of the things that I was evaluating when I was looking at other nutrition companies is I would ask them like, okay, are there clinical studies? Have you won any awards? And there's a lot of, let's just call it junk out there, my friends. There is a lot of white label, no real science, no real innovation behind it. And you know what? I knew that authentically, I could not go out and share a product unless I knew it was cutting edge and the best of the best science behind it. And so I actually had the privilege of meeting our Chief Science Officer, Dr. Sean Talbot, a few weeks ago. He was doing an MRA tour in Vancouver, BC, and I drove up there. I was so glad to meet him because he was even more phenomenal in person. Hopefully you've seen a few of his videos from whoever invited you to this group. Absolutely standout human, and he is truly the most sought after doctor in our field. It's incredible that we have him on our side. And when I got to hear him speak in person, I just saw his heart for what we do here. He truly is dedicated to being the best mental wellness company on the planet. He is hugely sought after. He's basically been studying the gut-brain axis and how that impacts us way before it was a trendy thing to study. We are so lucky to have him on our side. Huge awards that we've won. Like I said, product innovation. And we have a good handful of products now. Every year we add a product or two. But what we really lead with is our bundles that really help target a specific result that our customers are after. And so our top 3 bundles are Happy Juice, Happy Hormones, and Happy Kids. All amazing. We have them in my home, and we're going to hear some testimonials here coming up next. So let's talk about Happy Hormones. This is a testimonial about the Happy Hormones bundle. I've been struggling with hormonal weight since having my sons 2 years ago. I now know I need to bring my cortisol levels down so I can finally release weight, and that's what these products have been doing. I'm not as reactionary. My period cramps have basically gone away. I'm getting real-time feedback from my watch that my body's responding to stress better, and my tummy issues are better too. This is only 6 weeks in. Can't wait to see what the next 6 weeks bring. Let's talk a little bit more about Happy Juice. This is from Christy. She says, she always the vicious cycle I was in, and I decided it was just the way life was going to be for me. Have you ever felt that way, my friend? You're like, man, I guess this is just the way it is. But I'm telling you, until you really dive in and put these products in your body and do the things that care for your body, you don't even know how good you can feel until you get there. And so Christy says she'd been anxious for as long as she could remember, but the brain fog, lack of sleep, irritability, and lack of energy was something that had just hit her in the face, and she didn't think that she was going to be able to overcome it. She says, my anxiety medicine wasn't working, and in fact, felt like it magnified my symptoms. I felt like I wanted a difference and I wanted more. The Happy Juice pack changed my life. Drop Happy Juice in the comments if you've already had your Happy Juice today or plan to. I know I certainly do. I absolutely love it. I wake up rested with energy, focus, and my irritability is gone. I am chill. I have zero anxiety. I crush my to-do list. I feel like I have my life back, and I have a brand new life because anxiety has been a part of who I am for as long as I can remember. Guys, we want to help you. We want to help your whole family feel amazing. Let's hear this testimonial about Happy Kids, another one of our award-winning bundles. I recently had a meaningful conversation with my teenager, how all of a sudden, due to some unfortunate events and school pressures, she noticed some changes that weren't there before. Irritability, feeling on edge, isolating, avoiding social interactions, frequently missed assignments. Everything she mentioned I thought were normal, and I found out they were actually hidden signs of teenage anxiety. 2 months ago, we started her with the Amari's Fundamental Pack and added Kids Mood. I can't tell you how happy I am to have our daughter back. She told me how her focus has improved and she's not dragging herself to finish schoolwork anymore. You can't fake motivation. Isn't that true? So our products, again, clinical studies, science-backed, Dr. Sean, the best of the best when it comes to gut-brain axis research, and huge awards. And guys, these types of awards that we've received, these aren't like direct selling awards. These are overall wellness and supplement awards that we are becoming very well known for, putting up the best of the best. And so our products and the innovation behind them are essential because a business like this it only works if the products work. It only works if people feel results, see results, and they want to talk about it and they want to share it with people. This is truly a very organic way of doing business. It's essentially, I call it affiliate marketing, but like on steroids. It's better than affiliate marketing because you get paid through leverage, and we're going to talk about that. So I'm not going to break down all of these. We actually have a phenomenal video that breaks down the 8 ways that we get paid. And here's what I want you to know. You are getting paid handsomely in this business at the very start. If you're kind of more in the middle of where you're working, or if you're working all the way and building a legacy business, this compensation plan, I am only 3 months in, and I feel like I have just gotten more spoiled than I ever have in any company prior to this. We get vacations. In fact, I earned a trip our first month. I was with my first company for 8 years and only earned 1 trip ever. That blew my mind. And that's what gets me excited, because I'm not putting up like some major super rock star numbers here. This is a very healthy growth, and you're rewarded very well for it. We have the highest social selling bonus paid out in the industry. And again, when I was assessing different companies and comparing compensation plans, there were some really specific things I was looking for. And it kind of blew my mind when I dug into Amare's, because it truly does reward you, whether you are having personal sales. If you're somebody who wants to do more of an affiliate marketing model and you want to just sell a bunch of product because you love it, you can make a full-time income doing this. If you want to take advantage of leverage and building a team over time and mentoring, which is also something very fulfilling to do, you can do that here too. So I was looking at compensation plans going, how is somebody who just wants to sell product going to make full-time income? How is somebody like myself who wants to go all the way and earn 7 figures with this business? How is that possible? Do I have to raise up a whole ton of people, or what does that really look like? And so when I started diving in, I was so excited, because I knew that I had found the unicorn company. And that might sound cheesy, it might sound over the top. I'm actually not a hype person at all. So I'm not blowing any smoke. I have been, my jaw has dropped when I've seen the payouts from my first couple months here. So I want to introduce you guys to Janae. Janae got started with me at the beginning of February. She's enrolled 30 plus people since. She's helped 2 people on her team earn $1,000 bonuses. And although Janae had some experience in network marketing, she hadn't been active in it for a while. So this was kind of like her comeback. And she was really she was waiting for the right opportunity. She was waiting to feel in alignment. And when she saw what the mental wellness company is all about, she was like, it is go time. So the social selling bonus makes it so simple to earn an income here. Super exciting. One of the things that we do differently than any other company is we have a minimum monthly reward in your first 6 months of the business. And so here's what that means. If you're somebody who goes, you know what, I need to make a minimum of $1,000 a month, $2,000 a month, $2,500 a month, your first 6 months in the business, even if you hit the rank where this minimum monthly reward is given, and let's say your total paycheck was $900, well, Amari's just going to go ahead and round it up to 1,000 just to really make this that much sweeter for you. So it's great if you're in a transition, or if you just really need some guaranteed numbers of income. That's going to be huge, incredible. This is Victoria Lynn. Victoria Lynn, I just love her story, because she's never done any network marketing, literally zero. She's not a social media influencer. She just came into this like most of us do, just super normal level of Facebook friends. And she just got to work. She followed the 10-day launch. She followed the systems. She's earned her Focus on 5 every single month since she got started. And she's just learning the ropes and keeping a new vision that she's established for herself. So that $500 a month, this is another aspect of our compensation plan that makes this company so different. If you're someone who goes, you know what, I just need a guarantee, I need a clear path to $500 a month, you can do that here with just 5 new orders, either 5 new enrollments of customers or brand partners, every single month, you're getting nearly 100% commissions. That's your $500 a month guarantee. I've never seen anything like this. It's one of the many things that sets us apart. This is my girl, Trisha. She just got started in March. She was not looking for a business, but she put these products in her body. And by week 2, she's like, Ange, after years and years of considering network marketing, I'm going to actually do this. I can't not do this. I can't not share these products. I'm so dang proud of her. She locked in her Focus on 5 her first week. And then because we are having the special Perfect 10 bonus, which you can still earn through the end of this month, she's earned over $1,000 both in March and April with no previous network marketing business, over $1,000 in her first 2 months each. Incredible. She is just running and she's on fire. We also have trips that are so super attainable. Right now, we have a trip going to Playa del Carmen, which I'm particularly excited about because my husband and I have been looking at buying a condo down there in the Yucatan area. So we might squeeze in some real estate shopping while we're down there. We need a condo, guys. We live in the Northwest and it's cold. I have a blanket on me 9 months a year. All right. You know what I'm saying? So here's the thing. I hope that you see the ability for you to dream again here. And obviously anything worthwhile in life is going to take work. It's going to take work, but I am telling you, this could not be more simple, more streamlined, and you could not be in a better position than right here with this team, whoever invited you, because it's so possible. In all honesty, I believed that in my first company, but my first company didn't innovate and they didn't teach how to sell online and they didn't teach how to brand yourself. And that hurt over time because it wasn't accessible for everybody. Nowadays, guys, we have things like the TikTok bootcamp that was available to our entire team for free and is still available for replay. That training it's multi-$1,000 training that you get access to for free because we have an abundant mindset here. We know that when you're winning, team Amare is winning, everyone's winning, and there's no lack here, only abundance. So here is what you want to look at doing. You want to get into profit quickly with our proven system, which is our 10-day social media launch. We guide you through the steps to launch. I call it launching out loud, because here's another secret. You know what holds most people back? Just not doing it or not stepping outside of their comfort zone or telling themselves reasons why this won't work for them. But not you, my friend. It's time. It's time to step out and get a little uncomfortable. Here's who this business is for. If you are brand new to network marketing, I shared 2 stories with you from my team. These are women I'm working with. Like, I see what they're doing. They're amazing, but they're just regular chicks. They're just putting in the work. They're showing up. They're doing the posts. They're doing the stories. They are newbies who have earned over $1,000 since getting started. So if you're a newbie, you cannot ask for a better team and upline support. If you're a leader like myself, I have earned 6 figures in the industry since 2013. I'm very well versed in this industry. And I'll tell you what was missing for me? One of the biggest things that was missing for me was a heart. It was a heart-led mission that was missing for me in my previous venture. And leaving a 6-figure income was one of the hardest things I have ever done, ever. And yet I knew if I stayed, my vision for what I've always wanted, which was to build legacy income, I knew it wasn't going to happen there. Because my heart wasn't in it. It wasn't connected. There was no mission behind what I was doing. So if you're a leader, I understand the plight like you wouldn't believe, but I truly believe this is the place. This is the place to grow it. This is where you want to be. We're going to look back in 5-10 years and we're just going to be blown away at what's happened. And we also attract a lot of health professionals because our products are so innovative, top-notch, super clean, science-backed. Health professionals love to partner with us, whether that's, just sharing in person with friends and family, or that's building through social selling and building their brand online. We operate with an e-commerce business model. Basically, what this means is you have a ready-to-go business, no customer join fees. We have $10 off promo codes for you to hand out. Not to mention, Amare does an incredible job with promos that they run. Just very simple for the customer, easy for you to share, and people really win big with the promotions that we do. We also have an influencer program. If you're someone who says, you know what, I have zero interest in building a team. I don't want to do any, recruiting for any business, but I do want to share these products. Well, we have something for you too. So here's what we do. Here's how we set you up for success. We have our proven 10-day launch plan that will bring in leads. This business is about having conversations. And isn't it nice when people come to you without you having to go out to them? I think it's the best. And so we do that through attraction marketing. And you have people in this group, Beck and Angie, like these are pros at attraction marketing. When I was in my previous company, I didn't have that type of support. And so it was all on my shoulders to teach everything and do everything. And I'll be honest, like I'm just one person. I'm not the best. I'm pretty proficient at personal branding and online attraction marketing, but to have that team support where we all come together and rise each other up is huge. You get access to 20 modules of social selling training from industry leaders. I mean, you couldn't ask for better training and support. TikTok training, like I mentioned, weekly social media skills calls. Here's what I'll say about that. I have been a part of teams in the past where you meet on the Zoom and it's just kind of like, wah, wah, like not a whole ton of value. There's really no like direct point to it, but I'll tell you what, our Tuesday team meetings, they are awesome. They're awesome. You want to tune in. You learn so much value every Tuesday. Done for you ATM groups. This is a group that you're in right now, our ATM business group, and weekly opportunity workshops like this. This is a turnkey system, ready to go, duplicatable. So here's the value. I really, really want you to get this. Guys, this business that you can start for a few $100s and you're getting all of this. I mean, we value all of this that you're getting at $14,000, and you can start with the biggest bundle. That's where I got started. It's called our wellness bundle because I just wanted to try everything. I wanted to put every product and mine and my husband's body, and then we kind of create our own routine from there. $750 it's nothing in compared to most business startups. When I opened up the gym back in 2010, I borrowed $100,000 to open up a gym. Not to mention, I've spent years doing coaching businesses, spending thousands of dollars a month to run those, not to mention investing into coaches. When it comes to what it takes to get this business off the ground, there's absolutely no comparison in business, okay? There's never been a better time. We own the mental wellness lane. This is a movement. I truly mean that. Those are my babies, by the way, and my husband, bless his heart, for supporting me. He is like, he's on team sugar mama. Like that's our plan, is Angie is is going to become the sugar mama around here. Because you know what, guys, like you, I have big dreams, and I want to just contribute. I want to give back in my daily work. I want to have time to be with the people I love. I want to grow. And when I read Amare's core values, love was the #1 core value. I'm like, yes, we need more heart-centered humans. Innovation, service, humility. I was in. So my friend, I hope this brought value to you today. So glad that you're here. Make sure to tag someone in this message, invite them to the group, tag them in this presentation who needs to hear this message. Let's go out there and rock it. Thanks for tuning in today.